Un peu de musique en son.
But you need to.
I don't hear the music en
What can you
son.
hear? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Masterman's here from Brain Education Middle East. This is your Sunday Brainwave Vibration. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Noon, what's up? Everyone else on the Zoom, how's it all going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And everyone else on the Tube, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you being here to take care of yourself and really get into this zone that we're about to start. First and foremost, let's explain a few things about brainwave vibration. For some of you who are new to this, brainwave vibration is a form or a modality or a training under which brain education tries to enlighten the mind by way of the body. That's pretty much the explanation and description for any of our programs, but brainwave vibration specifically looks at how we can get into a constant and continuous rhythmic motion in our body. And that rhythm helps us get into a nice settlement into the body by way of the brain stem. The reason being that the brain stem is actually the one thing that focuses on rhythm more than any other part of the brain. Hi Hiba, how's it going? Thanks for joining. All right, so back to this brain stem. This brain stem, out of the 3 layers of the brain, first layer, neocortex for thinking, processing, cognition, second layer for limbic system, emotion, memory, and then the third layer, brain stem for autonomous or otherwise automatic functions of the body, usually rhythmic. Now here's the key. So when you think about everything that doesn't require your conscious attention, your conscious control, it usually revolves around a rhythm, your circadian rhythm with your hormones, your sleeping rhythm cycles. Even when it comes to your heartbeats, your heart pressure, your blood pressure, your blood circulation, all those things are rhythmic in a sense in that they are continuous and they breathe life into your well-being. Now, if we were to reverse engineer that and actually fall into a rhythm ourselves, even consciously, we can actually activate not only our parasympathetic nervous system, which activates the healing, the physiological healing, homeostatic state, so it's actually natural to our body, but the second thing is that we can actually also, watch this, you guys guess? Come on, some of you know this, all right? All right, so when we get into a nice continuous rhythm, the first thing, activate the parasympathetic nervous system, right? But it also activates our healing state and brings together a form of physiological well-being. So what can we gain from this? The idea is that when we gain a lot of, let's say, internal focus, that's the thing, right? When we go into our internal rhythm, the thing is that's different is that it's not unconscious anymore. It's conscious. You're focusing inside. That very thing is the start that triggers your homeostatic, your parasympathetic, and all the other healing systems inside your body. But not only that, you also feel a whole lot better. In fact, the tremoring effect, this is the part that I'm hoping you guys got. The tremoring effect, the shaking, is a way in which your nervous system dissipates excess emotional energy. And that's going to be really important for us today. What that means is, if let's say you have an excess of emotion, something that's really bothering you, really disrupting you. I know that I go through a lot of things in my day that maybe disrupt or have me mess with my zen. And so because of that, when I do that, when I do that to myself, I have that excess emotion like, why'd this happen, blah, 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 blah. My body usually goes into action. In fact, for kids, it's very natural to kind of shake and tremor when they're upset, when they don't want to be somewhere. So tremoring inside the body is kind of like what we're going to be reverse engineering with our continuous rhythmic motion. So we are going to be activating that natural healing state that dissipates excess emotional energy inside the body. That's the way the nervous system deals with it, and it's going to be a beautiful way in which we can get back into center and groundedness as well as clarity within ourselves. All right, that's my spiel. Hopefully you guys, let's get the clock back on there, please. And hopefully you guys are going to be trying to first open up the body, let's say through the meridians, and then hopefully you're going to try again to follow with me a certain shake, a certain continuous motion. We're going to do it very pragmatically at first, and then we're going to have it more freeform, being at different dimensions, vertical, horizontal, but we're also going to allow you to move a little more freely. Now understand that this is not exactly a dance. This is more about how you can get in tune with yourself and your own rhythm. So it's not even about the music, it's more about your internal rhythm. So for some of us, maybe really quick, really fast, some of us maybe slow and strong, but whatever it is, follow your rhythm in this practice. And not only that, I want you to think of this as a form of expression. What I mean by expression is that this is your body, this is your life, this is your voice, and these are your actions. Take full ownership. And if there's something caught up in here, whether it's discomfort, pain, let your actions outweigh, outpower whatever it is you feel inside. As strong as your thoughts are, what's 10 times more powerful is emotion, and what's 10 times more powerful than that is action. Meaning, move faster than you're thinking. I want this to be your brave point. I want this to be your courageous point. I want you to really move without judgment, without hesitation, without doubt. Let every movement you choose be a new one. Let every movement you choose be a practice for how you give a study of living out there and how you hold and compose yourself. Constantly, ceaseless self-challenge, whether it feels comfortable or not. This is your chance to express yourself. This is your chance to become a little braver. And why is this important, let's say in Ramadan, bringing it all back to context, in having a more enlightened Ramadan? Well, for one thing, our actions have to be speaking louder than our words. And this is the training to do that. You need to let out what's on the inside. Also, in being kind to others, you also need to be a little kind to yourself. In fact, you wouldn't know true kindness until you give it to yourself. You understand the receiver's mind, because if you try to keep giving people, right, sometimes they don't receive it and they don't really want to take it from you. But here's the thing, if you learn that mind of what it is to accept a gift from someone, you'll learn how humble and how less of a pride you need to have. And so if you start giving yourself, you might think, I don't really need this. No, you just might. Because holding that mind of giving to yourself and being kind to yourself is practice for what it is to receive on the outside. That's what kind of mind they have to have. So you don't just give because you want to make yourself feel better. You give because you want them to also benefit from your giving, and not only you. So there's a big lesson here in how we give and be kind to ourselves. So please give yourself this chance to really do onto you everything that you want to do. All right? Let's get started. Standing right back up. All right, guys. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha-cha. So for those on the YouTube, every time we do this, we give a little bit of explanation, be scientific, philosophical, or some contextual knowledge, so we get into the right frame of mind for the training and practice. Mind first, all right? So feet together, hands over your danjan, or otherwise second chakra, center of the body. Let's go ahead and greet each other. The word is Pangapsamnida, and that means, nice to see you. You look like heaven. All right. Pangapsamnida, and go ahead and greet your neighbors with energy. Pangapsamnida, Pangapsamnida. All right, guys, starting off with the very simplest of vibrations, just here. So all we're doing in the beginning is we're bouncing the knees, relaxing the hips, shaking out. So all I'm really doing is, as you can see, jerk my knee and then extend. Jerk my knee and then extend. It's almost like I'm dropping both joints, making them loose a little bit, and then extending them back up. So I want you to kind of feel that the rest of the body is a little loose, is a little flimsy, a little rubbery, a little relaxed. Each time as you shake, you're letting go of tensions in your shoulders. Scan and feel the shoulders. Very good for, by the way, any kind of attachment trauma or any kind of different personality. If you're dismissive, if you're avoidant, if you're insecure, it's very good to get connected with your emotions, especially because they're somatic. To every emotion exhibited inside your mind, there's a somatic reflection in your body. So it can be felt inside the body. Meaning, if you can shake it and you can feel it, well done. Stay with it. Exhale out. This is your ventilation system, breathing out as soon as you capture it in your mind and your sense with your body. This is also a training in which we can become vulnerable and okay with our vulnerability, because we can feel all the disparities, all the weaknesses. Oh, my body's heavy. Oh, my body's tired. Oh, my body don't feel so good. It don't matter at this point. All you got to do is stick with it. And then that comfort, the familiarity, is a learning lesson for vulnerability. So no matter what it is you feel, it's okay. You're going to be here. You're going to stay here. And you're with your body. You're working on this together. No matter what the result, you're together. That's the beauty about having this relationship. You're not just throwing your body at this practice and, hey, Master Maz, here's my body. Go ahead. Let's make us feel good. This is you building and harnessing a relationship with your heart, with your organs, with your muscles, with your bones. So every time you shake, make buddies with your shaking buddies. Every part of you is shaking for you. They're like, we don't know what this is good for, but it feels kind of good. Exhale out. Shaking out more and more and more. Good. So now we're getting into a nice rhythm. It's almost like you're doing it automatic. Breathe out. Shake. Don't think about it too much. Move faster than you're thinking. Good. Well done. So in this next step, we're actually going to open up through a few stretches, simple ones, ups, twists, either side, and we're also going to go straight into the tapping. And then from the tapping, we're going straight into shaking. It's going to be a beautiful session today. Really good one to kind of connect with our body, connect with our feeling, and fall into rhythm, falling into that healing state. All right. Good for energy too. If you guys are fasting, beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and feet together, hands interlaced, and bring them right up, feeling the spine as you do. Very important to feel. As you pull up, feel the lower back, feel the middle back. Cha-cha-cha, all those tensions that you've been carrying since the morning, since you've woken up, feel them extend and pull up the vertebrae bit by bit by bit. Lower, middle, upper. Good job, Noon. Good job, Miss Fina. Good job, Hiba. Well done. Yes, and everyone else in the tube, you keep going. You can do it. Exhale. Beautiful. Keep coming up. Keep coming up. Shonada. Feels so good. Woo, should feel like kind of cool breeze or sensations like your skin is stretched open like it's breathing for the first time. Try again, pulling up. Inhale. This time we're going to add a little twist. So as you're up here, pulling, shaking your spine open and taller. Now, first, inhale again. Pull the wrists to one side, pull the shoulders, pull the chest. Feel the chest as you twist. Yes, feel the spine, feel the middle of your spine, feel the lower spine. Exhale. So you may feel like a little bit of like heaviness, right? In your shoulders or in your arms. Don't worry, we're gonna get to those with the tapping. A really good way to release energy and move energy around through acupressure tapping. Go ahead and let's do it to the other side first. Pulling up, spine all the way up. That's it. That's it. Lower, middle, upper. That's the one. And then pulling up to one side. That's the one. Just the wrist. And now the elbows and then the shoulders, looking back in 3, 2, 1. And some of us who are new to this may think, it's just some stretches. I know how to do that. Great. Well, that's only where it starts, because the stretching and the opening is only the segue. It's the key to open up the meridians to get the other stuff a lot more effective. So we can fall into our moving meditation much more powerfully. All right, so one more time, we're going to pull to either side this time. Key is to feel. I need your mind on the side of the torso now. So going over to one side here, feeling out. And if you can, if you have that control, feel out these rib cages here. Now push it out. Ooh, so like you're bending the spine. So your spine is like curved this way now, right? So it's not just the hip pushing out. That's not the point. It's the rib cage. It's the spine bulging out. And then from here, inhale. And pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. That's the one. 3, 2. Feel the side of the torso. 1. Ooh, so we really felt the opening on the side of the torso here. Really good for some of the organs like our liver, our stomach, a lot of the anger, the frustration, the nervousness, that daily stress. Here, over to the other side, feel and open up on the rib cage. There we go. Push open the rib cage. That's it. Have it span out. Your spine is now being pushed open to one side. It's not the hip. It's the spine, guys. So try and bulge and arc the spine in one direction. And now here we go. Inhale. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. 3, 2, 1. Hai shonada. Feels so good. All right, time to get into some tapping, guys. Let's go ahead and do a little, not a little, let's do some strong tapping. Let's have some real feel of our body. So we're gonna start over our hands right here. We're going to tap the back of our palms. Now I'm tapping quite strongly, quite firmly here. I want you to feel the sting. I want to feel where it is my body's a little kind of blocked, a little disparate. And so here I'm palming up my arms, my forearms, my shoulders all the way up and to the top of the shoulder right here above the collarbone. And I can tap all the way around the shoulders, front of the shoulder a little bit, side of the shoulder a little bit, top of the shoulder. everywhere around it, just like that. Exhale. And then coming across, collarbone. Exhale through. So we got you close on the camera so you can see exactly where I'm tapping. Collarbone right here. Oh, top of the chest, top of the chest. Feel that lung like it needs to open up and fill some more space. Exhale. You can see how strongly I'm tapping here. If you have some coughs, let them out. That means this area here around the 5th chakra does need a little bit of opening, a little bit about emotional honesty, that emotional honest expression. Moving up to the other side. Woo! If you're feeling some, like close to the chest or throat area here, like go ahead and clear the cobwebs. Coughing is also a form of releasing. It's also a form of mitigating all the somatic tensions inside the body. Exhale out. It's the way your body learns how to release. And then try tapping around the shoulder. Spend some good time. Tap if you feel it. You need to really get into this feeling. That vulnerability of, I love my pain. I love my pain. I love my discomfort. Feels so good. I love my forearms. I love my strong arms. And then I love the back of my hands. This is a form of loving, right? So you are giving yourself some good, strong attention, some touch, some care. And you're not doing it because, darn you, why aren't you working? No, it's, come on. I know you're in there. Let me help you get out. That's the kind of attitude that you should be having. More compassionate, more helping, more encouraging for your body. And then as we come down to the middle of the chest now, middle of the chest, right here. So you're going for the sound of your voice. Tapping the chest, and then over to the other side. Flip the arm down to the bicep, to the forearm, all the way through to the hands. That's it, that's it, that's it. So if you missed some part, if you felt like some part was really stinging, get back in there. And now let's get into the chest and the solar plexus. So go ahead with your beautiful faces. Let's give them a nice little smile out as you breathe the chest out. So this is creating some vibrations inside our body, believe it or not. When we tap like this, you should be feeling the thud, the shaking, the tremoring all the way to the inside of your body. So it's not just skin deep. You are feeling that thudding sensation, that tremoring all the way in to the center of your heart, to the center of your body. Tapping solar plexus, tapping chest. One more time. Make a sound like an sound coming out of your chest, right from the chest all the way sourcing out. Show it here. Mouth nice and open. Good. One more time. And right here, rib cage. Webs. Any cobwebs tapping out. Rib cage. Exhale. Feel it. Stomach and liver. Feel it. Stomach and liver. Down to the waist. Is it stinging yet? Ooh, then we know there's some somatic tensions there. It's not just your skin, ladies and gentlemen. You are experiencing perceived emotion felt as real pain inside the body. In fact, the brain tells us that social or emotional pain can be exhibited in the brain as the same as physical pain. Yes, it has the same neurological firing pattern as emotions. All right, tapping to your lower abdomen. And now let's walk it down. Hips, hips, hips. I love my hips, 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 hips. I love my hips. Big and wide with the hips, tapping the side. You can tap as hard as you like on the side of the hips here. It don't hurt you much. In fact, if you feel any pain, that's not hurt. That's just the sensorial feeling you have that your brain gives you all the way up through the cerebellum. And it tells you something is in here and you need to take care of it. So go on, take care of it. And thighs, 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 all the way down. Thighs. So I'm swinging with it. I'm getting into that nice rhythm. You feel that right now. Yes, that's the rhythm. Ta 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 ta. Rhythm. Yes. Good. Round the knees. Round the knees. I love my knees. Good, tapping, feeling where the stings are. Let the brain know to come down here with the circulation, with this attention all the way to the shin bones, tibia. Everything is around the front and then over to the back, calf muscles. And ankles, feet, inside. Thighs, open up. Oh, this is the ouchie part. We got the liver meridian on the inside of your thighs. So go ahead and tap, feeling the inside. Woo! Exhale, make some beautiful sounds. Smile out, tell your brain it's doing okay. And then over, up, up, up. That's the one. Over to the low back, kidneys. I love my kidneys. Inhale. And exhale out. Inhale. And exhale out. Inhale, expand, and exhale out. Very important to connect. So it's not just the exercise. You didn't just do a task and you click tick. You should be feeling your body very vividly, very strongly. With all that tapping that we just went through, make sure you sense and feel different parts of the body. Where you know you need some attention, try and connect with that feeling, how it feels, not just what or where. Good. Is it troubling? Is it worrying? Is it liberating? Is it freeing? All right, go ahead and give a gentle twist, warming up the spine before we get into our final shaking. And then we get into a nice little sequence where we really burst with all the dynamicism that our body can give us. So I'm twisting my heels, really warming up, and I'm moving up through the spine. First, the hands come nice and low. Exhale, exhale, and then rising up higher, middle of the body, and you're feeling it in a different part of your spine. Good. Ooh, I'm feeling it up higher, feeling it in your spine, feeling it in your muscles, open up in your chest, expand open. Good job, YouTubers. Good job, guys. Let's keep that going. Keep that momentum. Swing open, swing high. Swing high, swing high. Well done. Exhale. Exhale with every twist. Feel the spine, guys. Come on. Exhale. Feel it. I really need you to warm up your spine. Feel no part of your spine untouched, unmoved, unfelt. Good. Wow. All right. We are ready, guys. So here we go, vibration, coming back to our first and initial dynamic movement, which is a simple jerk or drop and extend. It really is just like that. It's like you're sitting on a high stool. Drop and extend. Drop and extend. Let's try that together. Hear it? Now, why drumming? This is actually pretty interesting. So percussion, the drum, resonates more with the lower dantian, second chakra, or otherwise, the physical body, rhythm, just like the brain stem. That's why rhythm. Now, if we wanted to raise your, intellect, form of thinking, higher cognition, orchestral, symphonic, or complicated music, that would activate your sixth chakra, or otherwise neocortex. Listening to Mozart, Beethoven as you get testing. But right now, to get into the body, we need the percussion. That's the beat. But remember, the beat's just there for your reference. You are the artist. So you're shaking, and you're feeling your entire body. So lose yourself in the feeling. Make feeling your music. Don't let music be your music. Let feeling be your music. So, feel out the back, chest, shoulders. Feel it? That's it. So you're having conversations with different parts of your body. It is a constant conversation. Hey, shoulders. Oh, is that what it did to you? Come on. Let's sort you guys out. Hey, chest. Ah, feeling a little restricted today, right? All right, let's open that up. Hey, back. Heavy? All right, let's lighten it up. Hips. Okay, hey, hips. Oh, you guys haven't been moving around much, have you? Let's move that hip. Let's get them unstiffen. Hey, thighs. Oh, you guys have been standing up all day. Let's shake you guys out, make you guys feel good. Hey, knees. Ooh, it's been too heavy on you. Let's loosen you guys up. Relax and jerk. Hey, ankles. Oh, we're moving the ankles too. Come on, guys. You guys have been staying still all day. Come on. Move them around. That's it. Here we go. Ah. Now we're talking. Whole conversation with your entire body. Even the fingers. Even the head. Yes, and the neck. So rhythm helps you sink into the body. It's very natural. You can't say I don't know how to dance because this is not about dancing. Everybody tremors. Everybody vibrates. Whether it's tapping their fingers, whether it's shaking their hands, whether it's tapping their feet or jerking their knees, everybody has this built into their system. It's a very natural, how can I say, dissipation effect of the nervous system. Everybody knows how to tremor. All you got to do is grab onto the consciousness. And in fact, you can even forget about the part that keeps it motoring or going by just focusing on the beat. That's it. Find yours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha, ha. You can even use sound because sound is also rhythm. Ha, 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 ha. Good. All right, let's pick it up now. A little stronger. Now that we're feeling the entire body, go ahead and shake it all out. Have a little more fun with it. Do you notice that your body's a little bit lighter? Energy does dissipate every time you move like this. So though your body hasn't gone lighter, it should feel a little lighter. By lighter, it means it's easier to lift up your hands or swing them around. There's less resistance. There's less friction. There's less attrition. There's less doubt or hesitation. It just feels like you can do a whole lot more with your body. And you also get rid of these thoughts that kind of say, oh, that's not appropriate, or oh, I'm not sure if I can, or maybe this is enough. That's it. You need to move faster than your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. This is vibration. Shaking faster than you're thinking. Moving faster than you're thinking. Just remember, thought is powerful. What's more powerful, 10 times even, is emotion. And what's 10 times more powerful than emotion? Action. In fact, even for anybody dealing with anxiety, the very enemy to anxiety, action. Starting all the way from the feet, focusing on the entire part of your body, lower body, hips, fingers, waist, hips, stomach, organs, chest, everything loose, shoulders, everything is undulating, everything is in a frequency, everything is shaking, nothing is still. Look at me, I'm rapid. Huh, what, huh, 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 ho. All right, let's keep it going. Ha, that's the one. Ha, ha, ha. Freedom is actually found in rhythm. You can really get into a nice flow in your thoughts, in your creativity, in your imaginations, because it feels nice, it feels comfortable, it feels safe for the mind. And when the mind feels safe and safe to wander, it wanders into its creative field, into its hopeful field, into its imagination field. That's why you guys feel so good. Ha! Fantastic. More. You notice how I'm a little bit more free now. So this was more systematic. Up and down. Now, I'm just swinging whatever I feel like I need to release. Where there's my back. So I'm twisting my back. Where there's my shoulders, so I swing my shoulders, swing my arms. I told you we'd be able to make these feel lighter. So take the opportunity now. So whatever you feel is heavy, move. Even this, if it feels heavy, shake it. Like I told you, this isn't the composition of a dance. It can look like a dance, but this is not a dance. This is you moving out all the tensions. This is you clearing the way to yourself. This is clearing the way to a more vivid connection with your body. So this is what you gotta do to get rid of it. You can't think this thing out. And it certainly is a lot more fun when you get into that flow, and it feels fun. It's like a virtuous cycle. When you get into the flow, you really feel like you're achieving something. You're bonding, you're connecting with yourself. It's like, wow, I'm with me. Okay, this is how I feel now. More power, more shake. DJ is like giving us a little salsa. Don't blame me, this is Manira. All right, we'll work with it, Okay, so we're doing lateral dimension. I did say we're gonna do lateral dimension. So we did this, now let's do this. Some of you may know this one. I like to call it the washing machine. So this is still a form of shaking, only it's this way. So I'm swinging my hips, and this is really great for your organs. And we're not only releasing your organs, but also releasing your tensions in the low back. So you gotta not push the hips to the side. It's not like that. It's twisting the hips. It's like you're almost walking. Get into it. Let's keep a couple minutes on this one, and then finish strong with a really nice vibration. Here we go. Ha, 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 ha. Let your sound help you with the rhythm. Ha, ha, ha. And it's always good to exhale as you're moving. Ha, ha. Release out any tension. Ha, ha. Thought, out. Movement, out. Feeling, out. Oh, this should be like a nursery dance. Come on, kids. Let's go. Thoughts, out. Ha. Feelings, out. Ha. Movement, out. Ha. Oh, this would be great. Oh, we should record this for like a nursery rhyme. Master Maz, let's go. Oh, move it. Remember, no thinking. You don't have to feel good. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel anything. But the point is, you can control all of that right here. Whatever it is you feel, choose what you want to keep. Whatever you want out, choose what you want to move out. Good. So even tensions in the body, discomforts here, shake them. Don't just leave them hanging there. You do something about it. Come on now. Feeling that pinch in the organs? Perfect. That means we're getting into that nice somatic tension. Organs? Oh, I feel you. Organs are screaming. My liver is like, oh my God. I know. But you can do it. Let's go. All right, let's have a little fun. Sync with the hips. Oh yeah, that's where I get to feel my low back. Just a little squat. Oh, yes. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. This is serious. Down. No smiles. All right, more freely, more freely, more freely, more freely. You don't need to shake your hips anymore if you don't know how to do it. Just shake. 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 Drop the arms if they're heavy. Drop them, drop them, drop them. We got one last track? Here we go. Yeah. More shaking, more shaking, more shaking. I feel like we need to vibrate a little bit more than usual. All right, lady like yourself, go on this one. Good. More breathing out. You can also, yes, on the feet. Feel the bottoms of the feet. Hot feet. Hot feet. Hot feet. Hot feet. Hands. Shake. Shake. Shoulders, chest, arms, back, Everything. Everything. Shake. Shake. Everything coming out. More. You see that? Everything's moving lighter. Everything's moving easier. You are lighter. You are easier. You are smoother. Let's go. Ha. Ha. Focus. Ha. 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 Sound. Ha. 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 If you feel the emotion. Ha. If you feel the discomfort. Ha. 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 And stop. Slowly down. Good. Nicely done. Wow. That was like pure 14 or 13 minutes of like pure vibration right there. Imagine going on for 20 or even 50 minutes like that. Feel your body. You can close your eyes. So we're going to perform a simple body scan now. And for those of you who are feeling a little drained or just feel like they need to rest their feet, you can go ahead and sit down. In fact, I will take a seat eventually as well. Breathing out. So really feel the front of your face. The expression, ever so slight, ever so smooth, soft. Like you imagine all the wrinkles disappearing, dissolving from the top of your forehead. Eyebrows drop down. Eyes fall back into their eye sockets. Just kind of scan that entire area. Feel the heat. Breathe out for coolness. Feel the jaw. These cheekbones, are they resting up or relaxing back down here? Jaw slightly open. Mouth slightly open. Relax with the jaw, the neck. Top of the chest. Feeling the shoulders right versus left, or feeling the top of the shoulders versus the back or the front. You can even sink back to your feet. See if you can feel your weight distributed evenly between right and left, front and back. And if you're seated, see if your spine is nice and tall. If you're feeling your weight more to the front, on your thighs, more to the back, on your sitting bones, with your spine nice and erect. So this is no excuse to kind of lunge down. In fact, your brain's happier with your spine in a aligned position. Coming down to the chest. Really feel this chest here for a moment. Sense if your breath is heavy, if your breath feels light, if your heart as it beats feels like there's a lump or heaviness inside, or feels like it's so free, warm, and open. Feeling the solar plexus here underneath the chest. Again, noticing any tensions, pains, or freedoms, or even heats. Feel the abdomen, the vital organs, all throughout the body. Feel the hips, the waist. Feel the thighs. Feel the top of the knees, around the knees, shins, calves, ankles, and feet all the way down to the floor. Even if you're seated, your feet should be planted flat on the floor. Good. All right, go ahead and have a seat if you haven't already. Okay. Here we go. Vibration really lends itself towards feeling a little bit more than usual in our energy meditation. So today we're going to move from Jigam in feeling with both our hands to Dan Mu in dancing with energy in more free form. So go ahead, straighten up the spine, hands facing up, relaxing the shoulders. Exhale out. In all honesty, a vibration session that I'd like to run would really run for more like 90 minutes or longer. We have like a full, on vibration, because by that time you're just air, you're just energy. but you can still feel this if you relax. So even though you're holding up your spine and aligned, you're relaxed whilst remaining focused. This is what we call relaxed focused, or otherwise open focus. So as you come up with the spine, bring your mind, your focus, to your palms. Just feel them for a moment. Feel the tips of your fingertips. Feel the wrinkles, the bends in between the digits, the subtle shape of your palms at cups resting on your knees. Feel the tips of your thumbs, even how the nail sits onto its fingers. Feel the skin stretched or taut. Slowly initiate a lift gently up as you begin to move. Continue to feel the hands, the palms, and divert your attention to the center of the palms. In the beginning, I want you to slide open, and then slide closed, palms still facing up. The feeling is subtle. The feeling is a gentle pressure. The feeling is like a heat, or maybe a warmth. A throbbing, a pulsing, electricity, or even magnetism. Turn your hands in. Without touching each other, slowly let them move into each other. Feel, and feel how it feels. As you expand, stay with your feeling, no matter how subtle. And as you come together, there's no need to touch here. Just feel. Just feel. Just feel. Now slowly, if you can still sense the energy, move into Dan Mu. So that means your hands are more free-flowing. Whether they know where they need to go, whether they feel out the direction in which they can go, or whether their mind leads first and they decide to go where they want, and then the feeling follows. So you can follow energy, you can follow choice with the mind. Even if you don't feel anything, the very fact that you're trying to feel with no result is still a feeling in itself. That's what you can feel for now. Notice the differences on either side. See what shapes you end up making. See how the feeling changes as you make these shapes. In the end of vibration, there's a feeling or a state we describe as yulyo, being a part or amidst the ebb and flow of the world, of the universe. In this ebbing and flowing, there are frictions, there are attritions, there are pushes and pulls, but they seem as natural as the waves coming in to the shore and then rushing back out. Inevitable, natural, free. The waves always approach the shore, relentlessly, You will always get pushes relentlessly. The water gets drowned out and then pulled back into the ocean. And you will always get pulled back into something relentlessly and without stop. But every time the shore comes to, or the wave comes to the shore, it comes in a different way. Sometimes a little longer, taller. Sometimes with a high tide. Sometimes with a low tide. Sometimes higher and stronger. Sometimes more low and peaceful. But they're all the same, it's just water. This is what Danmu describes. That ebb and flow is continuous. It's natural. It's a phenomenon of this nature that we exist in. But you are the same. You're a phenomenon. You're the very nature that nature breathes. You came from nature, and you are a natural being. So please accept your pushes like they were just a part of your picture. Please accept the pulls like they were just details in the bigger drawing of you and your wave. Accept that you always come back to the shore and that you can always return to the ocean. Relax the hands here on the knees. Inhale up. Exhale down. Twice more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. And down. Rubbing your palms together. Make them nice and warm. Rub, 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 rub. Make them hot, heated. And go ahead and cover your eyes, rolling your eyes to the right, rolling your eyes to the left, up and down, and slowly sweep the face. Beautiful. And stretching up. Wake up your spine, wake up your body. That's the one. And wiggle, wiggle from the bottom to the middle, upper back, and release. Go ahead, opposite hand to the knee, other hand on the chair. Extend the spine and twist to one side. Exhale. Other side. Go ahead, pulling up the spine and then twisting out. Yes, yes, yes. 3, 2, 1. Hai Shonada. And relax. Let's go ahead and end our session here, but I am open to your sharing your feedback. Please share your comments. Let's go ahead and thank each other. Kamsamnida. If you guys don't know, that means thank you. Kamsamnida and kamsamnida. Well done, well done, well done, well done to your neighbors, to your loved ones, to everyone who's joined this training. Beautiful. All right, guys, if you do have some comments and you are watching with us and not in post later, please do comment then too. Please share. How was it? Noon, Hiba, anyone else on the Zoom or Tube? Please go ahead. Those are the ones I can read from my distance here. Okay, let's see now. I'm seeing hearts. Great. I love that. Thank you. Wonderful. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this training. Let's see now. Yet. Okay, good. All right. So in that case, let's go ahead. Oh, wow, you guys are feeling refreshed and beautiful. Ooh, I like that. Very refreshed and beautiful. Thank you so much. Amazing, says Heba. Thank you so much, so much, so much. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Awesome, guys. So with that done, you guys know Brainwave Vibration. There's the book. Shameless plug. Amazing, so refreshing. Thank you so much, Farah. I'm really glad that you joined. I appreciate you being here too. All right, so with that said, guys, I'd really like to emphasize that this brainwave vibration can be done anywhere. You can do it as a 5-minute drill, as a 10-minute drill. Shut the door, turn up the sound, and start moving around. Turn up the sound, move around. I like that. I'm on a rhyme today. So I like these ideas that we're coming up with. You know, these creative ideas of having a nursery kind of rhyme. Maybe I'll make a song that you and your family can kind of dance to. You know, breathe in, breathe out. I'm gonna go back to that clip and look at that. Okay. So that said, Tuesday, the energy was great. Oh. The energy part was great. I like that. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. Thank you, Hiba. Okay, so Tuesday we've got Arabic, and it's going to be also a Thursday session on Insta Live as well as Facebook, and that one's going to be bilingual. We're going to go back to our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday timings post-Ramadan and after Eid. But for the time being, please join us and tell your friends all about it. These are free for the time being, and so you better make use of them. All right, guys, so that's it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed evening. If you're fasting, thank you. Allah taqabbal ta'atkum. And for everyone else, have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. I will see you in the next time. Master from British Education Middle East, out. See you next time.